Patch 8.0 added a legendary Tigermen warrior called Bhashiva. She is a really powerful woman and her starting position is awful. We've got Grizzles, Vampires and Nargle on the south, Grimgor and Chaos Dwarfs on the north and west, so we have used some Warhammer magic to make her start her campaign in IND, which we want to conquer of course. Please don't forget about like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps grow the channel, especially subs since only 6% of you are actually subscribing. Thanks. As you can see, our first enemy are High Elves, which doesn't surprise me, everyone hates High Elves. Let's check ability our wizard has. Well, it's useless. On the bright side we have at least cooldown to all spells. And we have Lore of Beasts wizard, which is kinda the worst. Lore of Life would be way better. Look at that, that's kinda weird. We can get vigor loss reduction and speed plus 10%, but I don't know for what. And for who? I guess for the infantrymen, but it's not shown here. Anyway, we are going for the bonuses for the infantrymen, so our tiger warriors. Game suggests Pyrrhic victory. Well, I don't think so. Let's see that glorious Bhashiva charge. Well, I expected a proper charge, no something like that. Like, why did she suddenly stop before them? At least the infantry did a proper charge. I am proud of them. Those High Elves are really tiny compared to our Tigermen warriors and very weak compared to our army. It didn't took that long to completely run through them, but you know, those are High Elves, so it is kinda expected. We dropped Jade Amulet, one of the best items we could drop for our mage because of the power recharge. And there it is, another battle with them, this time for the settlement. The only settlement they have actually. This time we just rush. We don't even have to make a position or something. Just go straight at them. I actually haven't played as the Tigerman before. So far I am pleasantly surprised. We just have to finish off those archers here, and then battle will be won easily. Just as I said, archers are begun, and the battle is won. I think nasty Skavens are hiding here. Of course they are. Let's teach them a lesson, shall we? Just because I want to send them a message. And also I want that unique landmark. That's even more important than message itself. I think there they have their nasty lair. Well, they have, and they have a lot more Skavens than I previously thought they would have. But you know what, I don't care. We are going for them. I mean, they are the ones that are going after us actually, because they are attacking in this battle. But you know what I mean, we didn't retreat, and now we have to fight that hordes of Skavens. I mean, look how many there are. But even more interesting, look how many Skavens they are losing second by second. The numbers might look impressive, but they are mostly Skaven slaves, so no real battle value here. Besides, they already started retreating all at once. Looks like we are winning this one. Actually, their casualties weren't that heavy for Skaven standards. Thanks to taking that settlement we fought for, we have unlocked armies of the Shangyang panel, and I think we are going to accept that mission to take Varindapur. It belongs to the log here, but who cares? I for sure don't. The game offers us valiant defeat. Who would have guessed? I think they picked probably the worst spot for the reinforcements, but who am I to judge? I won't complain. These elves turned out to be surprisingly weak, but honestly it doesn't surprise me. They are just like High Elves, except they are offended at the whole world. And this battle will probably be another reason for them to be offended at the whole world. We have gained cool ability by defeating the log here, or trait I should say, if we would ever wanted to sail, but we don't. We have some iron favor, so we can spend it unlocking Another army. Plus 2 leadership per rank achieved is great, we want that lord. Isles of Monkey King have interesting landmark, I want that. Our caravan gained gyrocopters and unique item, that's interesting. And it is an useful one, Bhashiva can wear it for now. And the battle for the Eyes of the Monkey King begins. It is a really weird map though. Having mostly Tigerman army, we are forced into very aggressive fighting style, which is working in this case surprisingly well. The ranged units don't have any chance against our melee units. I guess the Dark Elves are trying to do their last stand. Unfortunately for them, they have too little troops to do anything, and so the battle was won, with minimal casualties. We can take the mission to eliminate Uskul Mingle Company. That's a really weird name for the Chaos Boss faction, and that's their only settlement by the way. So really easy mission this time. Dark Elves hate us in this campaign. I tried to ambush them, it didn't work, but that's fine, we'll just humiliate them in the open battle. It isn't going that well for them. I don't know why did they even attack me, like, it doesn't make any sense. But we all know the AI in this game works sometimes in really mysterious ways. They got absolutely annihilated. We've got the Fate of the Ogres event, and to be honest, I don't know what's that, but you can read the text if you want. I for sure didn't read that. Anyway, we can get some bonuses against ogres. I don't think we will ever fight them, but okay. We have a new unusual location, and I already know we are going to have massive problems because of it. Like, we have even chance to spawn the plague that will destroy the world, so it's bad. So anyway, let's destroy some more Dark Elves. That battle was pretty boring, so I'm showing you only the casualties they have suffered. We managed to get Tyrian the Merciless, a new legendary hero for the Katai. I didn't even try to get her, but okay. We are making peace with those Dark Elves that attacked us, just because I want to destroy those Skavens. I did try to take their capital, and look how many Skavens there are here. But we'll try to take the city anyway. Those are mostly Skaven slaves, so no real danger. The most problematic thing is the numbers they have. Pushing inside the city will be a nightmare. There is one giant mess of a battle. We destroyed one of their barricades, so that's something, but now they are blocking our army with Skavens instead of barricade. We destroyed the second barricade, so now I hope we'll be able to push forward right after destroying their infantry right here. I took advantage of the space we have created by ourselves to capture some key control points to take control over the entire city. And with the key control points taken, the win is only a matter of time. They had 10,000 rats in this battle. The rest of the armies will suffer heavy attrition due to the fact that they don't have any settlements left. That physical resistance our army have gained while being on the sea helped a lot. Now I can see that we cannot complete mission to get the Blades of the Shangyang because we did not fight against greenskins. The problem is there are no greenskins in IND, but we can complete another mission for the Heaven's Gate item. The bar on the top suggests that we'll lose. I am not surprised, there are a lot of ogres over here, way more than I expected, but we'll try. We can win that battle, but there is only one way to do so: take out their individual units, because as you can see they are spread out across the entire map, meaning we don't have to fight their entire army at once. And looks like we are doing alright. The army is kinda thinned out, but I don't know that battle. I never played Bhashiva before. There is always a chance to get additional enemy army to fight after that one. Okay, so we managed to free the captives, and now what? And now we have to destroy those guys. I hope we'll manage. Actually, we have to only destroy the Lord, so let's focus on him. He's losing HP fast. That's interesting, a cutscene in the battle, I'm not used to that. A bit shame that there is no audio. And by audio I mean voice, but whatever. I will leave the cutscene for those of you that are curious. And if you don't care about that cutscene, well, skip to this length. My fears came true. We have another ogre army to fight. With whatever we have left, I don't think we will manage. We need some reinforcements. And we actually got some, but the bar is still thinking that the ogres have advantage. But it looks like we have to defeat another legendary lord they have, instead of their whole army. So full focus on that guy, firing all the abilities that our heroes have. And now we pray that we will win this battle, because I'm not so sure about that. That dude has 11,000 HP and regeneration at the same time. And almost entire army that we had retreated, so we count only on our lord and hero and reinforcements, allied reinforcements. We didn't eliminate that lord, but we managed to defeat him, so now I think we won. Heroic victory, that's what I wanted to see. Look at the losses we had. That's an interesting skill from the skill tree. Stalking army stance. It means there's a chance to ambush enemy army that we attack. I don't like the fact that Gelt is attacking those Dark Elves and taking the lands, because I wanted to take those Dark Elf lands. So I guess we are going after Balthazar Gelt this time. Wonders of the Southern Isles is built. The Runic Landmark gave us unique weapon, which is I guess alright. I expected a bit more. Piecing Gelt 4000. I don't want to fight with him in those mountains he has, but I do want to take settlements from the Collect right now. And also settlements from the Dark Elves, because why not? Well, attacking Coleg Saniter was a bit of a mistake. I didn't expect him to have that army. I don't have any army that could stop him from destroying the settlements over here. So for now we have to piece him out, giving away only one settlement. Well, that is actually pretty annoying and scary at the same time, because Araby is strong. But I have faith in our army stance, so let's try to ambush him. It worked. It really worked. Of course we are auto-resolving. We don't have any chance fighting with him in open battle. We can also somehow auto-resolve these guys. And I think we have to. We would stand no chance against the min-manual battle. But it means that Bhashiva has no army left, so we have to rebuild it from the ground up. That Coleg Saniter in my lands is making me nervous. Let's sell him one more settlement in exchange for money and non-aggression pact, so we can buy more time. That is typical Warhammer 3 experience. You beat all armies the faction you are at war with has, and there it comes another one, and steals the settlement you want to conquer. I am talking about Ulok here. Well, there it is, a battle with the Khorne, for one of the last settlement the Arbal has. That is actually really strong army they have. We have to be very careful, but actually they made a big mistake. We can encircle them right now. Thanks to that we will suffer extra damage, so the battle was way easier than I previously thought it would be. But you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you are actually way stronger than you think you are. Casualties were actually lower than I expected, and Locke here declared on us. I guess he didn't like what I said about him. Bhashiva got some disease probably from the unusual location we had before. Dark Elves actually caught that disease too. I spent probably like 8 turns to build that army Bhashiva has, and now we will lose them due to disease and Dark Elves. But anyway, last thing we have to do is to declare on the Coleg Saniter because he's not here. I don't know where his army is. And take a couple of his settlements, and thanks to that I can leave you with this beautiful painted IND. Right before the collapse, our main army, Bhashiva's army, got destroyed, and the two armies that we have are, well, weak. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, drop a comment or two, and see you soon!